Going to the golf course to shoot a round of 18 with the fellas and you don't bring your putter or heck, even your driver, not a good idea. Unless somehow, some way you get into the hole and you don't have to putt, anyways, that's beside the point. The Patriots don't want to go into the season having no idea what they're going to do at left tackle. So heck, let's talk about it. My name is Aaron on the daily Patriots content. Don't miss out, especially as we get to April. We're going to start getting merchandise. We're going to start having some giveaways. It's going to be fun. So don't miss out. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like person because you are fantastic people, and comment below. So today we are jumping into left tackle, what the Patriots need to do, and what the Patriots have already done. And here's at the top of the episode, Armand Membou. Patriots execs went to his pro day. Now, here is the big thing, and this is why I bring this up to start this whole segment on left tackles, is a lot of people have said, Membou, he's going up the chart. He's looking great. But the big question is, can he play left tackle in the NFL? All of his college career, we're going to look right at this at Pro Football Focus. You look right here at his stats. His play has been all at right tackle. He played one snap at left guard in his collegiate career. Good for you. But when it comes to what we need, a tried and true left tackle, someone who is comfortable at left tackle, Membou does not have that, first and foremost. Now, we know that the coveted position on the line in the NFL is, again, left tackle, and that's what the Patriots need. Now, the Patriots went to his pro day. He dazzled. His head coach, Drinkwitz, has done well at Missouri for, being in a tough conference like the SEC. But obviously, he's going to do what any great coach is going to do, just like what Dion did to Travis Hunter, to Shedeur Sanders, to all these different guys, is you hype up your players. Now, they hosted 32 teams. And in his interview, and he did this was on purpose, he mentioned the Patriots. Now, why did he do that? I'm going to tell you exactly why. We know the Tennessee Titans, most likely, a lot of people saying they are going to get Cam Ward. Okay? If not, maybe Abdul Carter. I don't see Travis Hunter going to the Titans. I could be totally wrong, but we'll see what happens. Next pick, chances are, if Abdul Carter's there, they're probably going to take Abdul Carter. Heck, they could take Shedeur Sanders. Who knows? Or even Travis, any of them. They're all in play. We move down to the Giants. Again, hey, they need a quarterback. Shedeur Sanders has been seen to go there. Are they going to wait, trade back, get Jackson out? Who the heck knows? But what it comes down to, who needs a offensive tackle? It's the New England Patriots. So this was a calculated move by Drinkwitz. Smart move, I'll give him that, to throw that in there. Again, the Patriots would be idiots not to look at him. His draft stock has gone up. He's athletic. He has all the intangibles. We look real quick at his first look. Very athletic, tall, has a great first move. He can take on a great bull rush. He has all the intangibles. Not even 21 yet. Again, the biggest issue, though, you look at his stats, and his stats say, hey, right tackle. I've played right tackle. Now, we go look at our CBS Sports rankings. A lot of rankings have him as the third overall offensive tackle. Again, behind Kelvin Banks, Will Campbell. We'll talk about them in a minute. But again, I just want to reiterate, my biggest concern is the fact he has not played left tackle. Yes, you need to be versatile in the NFL. You need to be able to do this. But when it comes down to it, there's people who are comfortable on one side as opposed to the other. But the question is, can he do that? Can he transition to that well? Now, the reason a lot of people are looking at Will Campbell at that number 4 spot is he literally is like a Swiss Army knife. Now, according to CBS, a lot of other places, their prediction is he has all pro potential, whereas Membou is more Pro Bowl potential. Which, okay, great. Again, we're talking right tackle specifically. So it would be an experiment to bring him over to left tackle. But why Will Campbell is so enticing at that 4 spot is, one, let's look real quick at his snaps. Again, all left tackle. He played twice at right tackle, but besides that, a lot of people think he could easily play guard. He could easily play center. Now, Patriots don't need any of those at the moment, but it is one of those things where, okay, if he doesn't work out at left tackle, we can move him in. We can continue to move him in, and a lot of people think that there is whatever position he is put at, he will excel at. But again, it's one of those things similar to Mike Nwenu. How, granted, we don't want to see him at tackle, but he has the capacity to play tackle. You prefer him at that guard position, but we know, hey, he can do this. So that is the upside with Will Campbell. Now, again, you look at his stats. He allowed 2 sacks this past year. Again, that was in the SEC. Membou, he did not allow a sack this whole year from the right side. So very impressive on his part as well. Again, the left side is typically, a lot of people would say, the much harder side. But again, as we're talking about this, comment below. What do you think about Membou? What do you think about Campbell? I think, again, of all the choices right now, Will Campbell is the one that I feel like consistently sticks out. Again, if Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter are at that spot at number 4, I think one of them will be picked and go to the Patriots. And then we'll talk about in a minute what would happen then on. We go to Kelvin Banks, which is interesting with Kelvin Banks. So again, Membou, athletic, has all the intangibles, but played the right side in college. Will Campbell, really that Swiss Army knife, can do everything, a real student of the game. And then Kelvin Banks as well, incredibly gifted, playing at Texas. You look at his stats, literally the past 2 years, his whole collegiate career, he's given up 4 tackles. The last 2 years, sacks, he's given up 2, 1 this year, 1 last year. There we go. All of his position has been left tackle. Now, Kelvin Banks, a lot of people project that he's going to probably not be in the top 10. So again, there's that possibility you trade back and you get someone like him. That's a possibility. Based on all mocks right now, it is, of all the tackles, it's Will Campbell. That is who the Patriots are choosing at this moment. Now, again, that doesn't mean that's tried and true. It's very possible they sit down, they had an interview with Membou, and they had a conversation, and he said, listen, I can play left tackle, give me a chance, and he gets picked 4th overall. I think that would surprise everyone, yes. But again, they went to his pro day. They're interested enough to go check it out. Do what you got to do. But again, I think more and more, if you were to ask me what offensive tackle will be playing for the Patriots, I would tell you I assume it's going to be Campbell. If not, if they trade back still in that top, let's just say 12-ish area, I think they give Kelvin Banks. And then we go all the way to I don't want to say concession plan, because chances are if they are taking offensive tackle at that 38th spot, that means one of two things. Either they drafted Travis Hunter at that spot, or they drafted Abdul Carter, which again, Abdul Carter is a long shot. Travis Hunter is more realistic still, obviously Vegas odds. And I guess there's one more option. They trade back. They get someone else who's not an offensive tackle. That would surprise me if they traded back. And then they were still going to Connerly. Now, Connerly, again, he played in the Big Ten. Notice there's a trend with all these guys. You got SEC, Big Ten. So you look at Connerly, again, playing in a tough conference in the Big Ten, much like the SEC. He gave up literally 2 sacks his collegiate career. And, he played right guard a couple times. But besides that, he took all of his snaps at left tackle. Again, he's the type of guy, you look at CBS, you jump down there, and it has him Pro Bowl potential. Now, that's all just based on kind of stats, ratings, and predictions. So is that tried and true? No. But based on all the analytics they have, everything they mesh together, they say, based on this, we believe that, boom, Will Campbell could be a All-Pro. Kelvin Banks could be an All-Pro. And so, and then last but not least, this is a more interesting one. And if you continue to look right here, the big board rank. So Membou in that big board rank, just to give you an idea, was 11th. I believe Will Campbell is 6th. Yep. Kelvin Banks, I can't remember. He's 20. Now, again, these are all just based on, again, a bunch of statistics, big board, they throw it together. And so then you drop off significantly when you see Ursary. I butchered that name, and I watched him play at Minnesota, but absolutely butchered that name. Again, great left tackle. Minnesota, you're still playing in the Big Ten. Great competition. But I feel like of these guys, these are a lot of potential options for the Patriots. Between Membou, Campbell, or Banks, I think one of them is going to be a Patriot. Connerly, again, it all depends on what happens at that fourth pick. If they get one of those blue chips in Hunter or Abdul Carter, and then I think a lot of people again are like, well, what if you got all these great players that fell in their lap, and then they continue to kind of wait on getting an offensive tackle. Again, your best bets, Membou, Campbell, Banks. Now, there is Josh Simmons that's out of Ohio State. Your biggest issue with him is he has a knee problem. So we're going to jump to him. Ohio State, he had a knee problem, obviously Pro Bowl, but he has an incredibly high ceiling. Of all these guys, if he didn't hurt himself, he would probably be the number one overall offensive tackle in my mind. A lot of mock drafts the year before he got hurt had him mocked as the best offensive tackle in this class. And so that says a lot. So, but the thing would be, if you got a Josh Simmons or he fell into your lap, would the Patriots be willing to take a chance on him, even though he has prior knee issues? He had a knee injury, missed the national championship season for the Ohio State Buckeyes. So a lot of options for the Patriots. Which way will they go? And each one basically is dictated on kind of a situational thing. So again, Membou, hey, can you play left tackle? If that's a possibility, we like that a lot more, potentially at number 4. Again, he's rising up the charts. Number 2, Will Campbell. I think he is the front runner. He can do it all. And if he can do left tackle and he can do it well, then boom, you got great pick. Kelvin Banks, again, it's very strange that you have someone like CBS that's saying, hey, he is the number 1 tackle, yet almost every mock draft you see him in that 12 to 8-ish range when he's getting picked. A lot of times I've seen him picked to the Chicago Bears, so we will see what happens there. But again, very athletic, proved himself at Texas. We will see moving forward. And then those later round picks, who knows? But again, if the Patriots are holding down and saying first priority is the trenches, it has to be one of those guys. Has to. So, and again, I understand they're doing their due diligence. They got to go see Membou and all these other guys. But if of all those tackles, who do you want to see? There, I finally made it there. Who do you want to see on the Patriots? Comment below. Would love to hear from you. Is it Membou? Maybe it is Simmons out of Ohio State that got hurt. Maybe get him at a great price, maybe in that second round. I highly doubt he's going to fall. He might not even fall that far. So we'll see what happens. But comment below. Tell me what you think of all those guys. Who is most appeasing to you? Again, I'm still leaning Will Campbell. I know a lot of people are have an issue with his arm length, but I'm going to tell you this. If Mike Vrabel sees that you have that capacity, that chip on your shoulder, especially after hearing all that stuff, I think he's going to give him a chance and bring him in, and he's going to prove a lot of people wrong. Again, if he's drafted to the Patriots, the first thing people are going to say is, oh, are you going to play guard? Or are you going to play? Where are you going to play? It's like, well, if they drafted me to play left tackle, I'm going to go out there and show you I can play left tackle. So again, I have confidence in him. We'll see. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Have a great day. Hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 7,000. Peace.